Video number 3. Yes, finally! After 6 months, we're back in vlogging and video camerot. So, obviously, kung tungkol saan naman itong ating vlog. And yes, umpisa na natin. So, last week, I think nag-ask ako sa aking Instagram account. If you haven't followed, it's Dale with Love. Na mga question nyo about FA. Meron naman na kasi ako in mind, pero sobrang konti pa lang. So, nag-ask ako ng help from you guys. So, ito yung mga ilang. Start with a quick intro. So, Ludel Zabala, I'm 29 years old. I've been flying for almost 3 years. I arrived in Saudi Arabia October 2016. I finished my training December 2016 and I started flying January 2017. So, yeah, that's all. It's background, a quick background. Now, let's start with some questions. So, one of the questions that tinatanong sa akin, Taglish siya, pa-English ka pa, na madalas tinatanong sa akin, does it really, paano ba to? Yung schooling, yung kung saan ka, kung ano yung pinag-aralan mo, kailangan ba graduate ka sa tourism or something like that? For me, definitely not. Because I'm a special education graduate, Far Eastern University, Tamaraw. Ito pala yung Tamaraw. Tamaraw. And I did teach for 4 years before being a flight attendant. I just made it sure that 2016 I will be working abroad. And yeah, so it's not necessary to be a graduate of a certain course to be a flight attendant. Some of my friends, they're nurses, some from banks, some so on and so forth. I even have friends who was like engineers, architect, and yeah. Next, kailangan bang mag-FA school? For application, it's not, hindi siya, pag nag-FA school ka, parang check na makakapasa ka. I don't think so. It doesn't help. Pagdating sa application na, nag-aral to, ganon, no. But, for me, it's a big help when it comes to your confidence, especially when you know na stuff about flying. Kasi di ba pag nag-training ka, pag nag-FA school ka, they teach you the entire everything. Siguro ang difference lang is kasi may iba-iba namang difference every airline na hindi natuturo sa flight attendant school. That I don't know, I'm not sure, but I think so. So, but for me, flying school does really help your confidence. And you become confident of facing, because you know you already have the background. For me, I did not have that background. So, next, application. Saan nag-apply? For Saudi, Qatar, Emirates. Yeah, those airlines, I think, I don't know if I forgot some. You apply with IPAMS. IPAMS is an agency. I will try to find the link and attach it to the description below. Vlogger yon to the description below. Nasa Arab siya ng Robinson's wag ko nang sabihin kasi hindi naman ako sure. And then when to apply, I believe that they na tumatanggap sila ng mga walk-in. For me, I did apply during open day. Doon nag-open day ako. So yeah, it's a long day but it's worth it. Next, isa pa dun sa tinatanong, does look, kung ano daw, kung importante ba yung looks. I think so, it is important, especially before, because bago ako nag-Saudiya, I got shortlisted for CSA for Emirates. So same company, so yung application ko, una siyang napunta sa Emirates as CSA. I did the interview, I got in, I went to the next step, and then to the next step, I think the next step is English test. I backed out. I said, no, I didn't want this. I don't want this. As in, nandun kaming lahat. Kasi one day lang yun yung interview and then the exam. Sabi ko, sorry, I cannot. Because half-hearted ako. Parang hindi yun yung gusto ko. It's not that I'm discriminating or CSA is a very, and good job. But I think it's not for me. So, luckily, after 2 weeks, I did receive a message that I have for second interview for Saudi. So, nung nakita nila ako, I have a pimple in my chin. Chin to, di ba? And then, they said, wala naman yan before. Try mong bumalik and then check natin ulit. That was Friday and I have to lose the pimple Monday. So what I did, I go to the clinic, I got it popped, but it wasn't working. It did not go. By Monday, nag-help na ako kay Tita Daisy. Hi, Tita Daisy. Nagpa-makeup ako para ma-cover siya. So, cover siya. So, I think, importante yung look. So, if you have pimples, make sure na tone down nyo siya, and then you could find yourself a good makeup or makeup artist. Yung during the interview, you have to be like very kinis, and I remember they check hands and weight. Of course, it's very important as well, especially when you're applying. Yeah, that's why I was so skinny 2016. Now I'm trying, but let's see. So start natin yung ibang mga questions na sa Instagram. Let's start. So, in connection naman dun sa mga application, meron dito isang question from Instagram from I love Liu. Before, dati nahirapan akong basahin yun, mama ha. Pero now, nagets ko na after all this time. So, ito yung question na yun. Mama, can you tell us the difference between PAL's interview and Saudia's interview? ILY. ILY too. So, yes, I did apply for PAL first before Saudia. So, the only difference I could tell you is the first interview, because I only did first interview for PAL and also syempre first interview din for Saudia. For PAL, I only went for the impact interview. So the impact interview is like this. So in a room, you'll all be seated in front of a board, and then each and every one of you will introduce yourself, like name, something, anything about yourself. I was very nervous back then kasi sis, yung mga kasabay ko kakagraduate lang, cum laude, nag-attend ng flying school, flight attendant na, like, and I was like, teacher from Binondo, sis. Then so on and so forth. And then after everyone is done, so I'm the third one to be called, so pangatlo ko si so after matapos ang lahat, ang sabi kasi ng friend ko from PAL, bibigyan ng papel yung mga matatanggap. So, gano'n yung nangyari. So, nung nalagpasan na, so natawag na yung una, pangalawa, pangatlo, hindi ako natawag, pang-apat, nasad na ako. Hindi ko na actually binibilang sa ulang kung sino-sino yung matinatawag, hindi ko na alam, hindi ko talaga sila kilala. And then, eventually, nakita ko, ako na lang, at saka yung katabi ko. And from then, sabi nila, congratulations, kineme, nakapasa kayo. And then, ang next step nun, i-intervene kayo isa-isa nung panel na nasa likod. Tatlo silang panel. Tapos yun, one by one. Nauna yung katabi ko. Hi, Nova! Nauna yung katabi ko. Tapos ako naman. So, hindi ko na maalala yung mga tinanong. Ang naaalala ko lang tanong sa akin is regarding seniority. Because I was 26 back then. Ang sabi niya, okay lang ba sa'yo na yung mga senior sa'yo o yung mga superior mo ay mas bata sa'yo? Ang sagot ko naman, okay naman, because seniority-wise, when it comes to this field, senior naman talaga sila sa akin. Experience-wise, mas marami silang alam sa akin. So, at saka trabaho yun. Ganun talaga sa trabaho. Job, hindi tungkol yan sa age. Tungkol yan sa experience, saka galaw lang tayo ng galaw ng buhok. And things like that. Tama naman, di ba? And then, naalala ko, chinek yung kamay, yung siko. And then, pina-recite yung announcement. And then yun sabi, you're good for medical and just finish your medical, blah, blah, blah. Natagalan ako sa medical because I have to lose weight and I have to do something about my eyes. So, yun. Then, nung Saudia naman, during the process of the PAL, medical interview exams, nag-attend ako ng Saudia Open Day. Sa Open Day, you're divided into groups. Meron kayong group dynamics. You pick a question and you will answer it in front of everyone. So, check siguro doon yung skills mo, ganyan, blah. I'm not sure. And then, nakakakaba kasi nasa gitna ka ng nasa harap ka rin ng maraming tao. And then, they have question, nagsusulat sila habang nagsasalita ka. So, yun. So, yun yung difference for me. Kasi open day, tsaka impact interview, tsaka open day. Yun lang yung level ko kasi hindi ko na napagpatuloy yung final interview ko for PAL kasi nauna kong natapos yung SODIA. So, yun ang difference sila. Kung meron man kayong share pa, comment nyo lang below para malaman ng ibang mga nanonood. So, next question tayo dito from Instagram. From Kyle Nicolas Piña Styles. I hope I did correct. Ate, you are one of my inspiration. Oh, thank you so much. I want to be a FA, pero 151 cm lang po ako. Smile emoji. So, yon, paano ba to? I think for local, the Philippine Airlines, meron silang strict, I don't know if they're strict, but meron silang na height. I think 5'3" is the smallest for girls, 5'5" for boys. But for international flight attendants, important yung arm reach. You have to reach 1-to-1. Sorry, correct me if I'm wrong. 1-to-1 arm reach. And for me, I'm 162 in height. And I did reach the 1-to-1 arm reach. So, nandito ako. And I flew with I have some colleagues who are not as tall as me. Kung isipin mo kasi yung height ko na dapat yung pinakamaliit pag sa Pilipinas tayo. Meron mga mas maliliit sa akin, pero they're still here. So, I think, mag-stretching tayo. Para maabot ang 1-to-1. So, if you could reach that, you have a big chance to be a flight attendant. Internationally. Yun. Stretching. Yun din. About sa pag-uwi-uwi. So, nagtataka na yung mga kaibigan ko bakit palagi akong nasa Pilipinas. Palagi, parang di mo naman magtatrabaho na. Inom muna tayo tubig. For SODIA, we're given 7 tickets anywhere we want to go. So, I choose to go home. So, I go home 7 times a year. It depends pag day off mo lang. Syempre, day off ka lang pwedeng umuwi. So, kahit palagi ako umuwi, most of the time, 5 days lang yun. 5 days, 7 days like that. 1 week. So, ganun. Kasi feeling ko yung pag-uwi ko, dun ako nadidistressed. Parang nagiging normal ako na tao after all the things I've been doing. I've been flying for like every day. Parang yun yung pinaka-break ko. So, I think most of my colleagues, ganun din yung reason nila kung bakit umuwi sila as much as possible. Kasi, we need a breather from all these things. So, paano naman puro ang video na to. Paano mo naman na-fight yung homesickness? Dahil I do go home 7 times a year. So, may mga times din naman na na-homesick ako. The hardest part is, you go home 7 times and you leave Philippines 7 times as well. So, ang hirap. You have to say goodbye 7 times a year. The hardest part is the first few days, so first week. Parang, kasi I have to sleep alone and I have to prepare everything by myself, which is pag sa bahay ako, pagising ko may pagkain na, pag uwi ko may pagkain na, pagising ko may pagtulog ko may kasama ako, so yun yung adjustment. But time goes by, pag mga first week nasasanay na rin ako, and I think to fight homesickness, nanonood ako ng Tulfo. Yes, Tulfo fan right here. Tunay na idol. Nunod ako ng Tulfo. And then, yun. I think Facebook, internet, social media did help a lot because I felt like I was just in another city. So, yun nga po. While editing, napansin ko super haba na nitong video na to. So, I have to cut it. So, this is part 1. And thank you so much for watching it all throughout, for finishing it. Please wait for part 2. Fun din yun kahit papano. And meron mga pasabog doon. So, see you again. And do not forget to subscribe. Thank you so much.